Hey everybody, this is Alzorath with Outflow Gaming Network, and today I'm bringing you another Let's Play Shadow Era. Today I decided to go a little simple and play my Rush Eladwen again. I can't have a new deck every week, can I? Well, I probably could for a few more weeks, but we'll just have to deal with it. And we are facing a Boris Skull Crusher by the name of BigMaloso. Maloso. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure how you'd pronounce that second half. Be sure to comment below if you have any ideas. Oh, cheesing it up. What more can you do? No turn 1 drop from him. We have 3 Priests of Light here. This may lead into an odd play. I'm going to go ahead and keep the... I think I want to keep the Bad Santa. No, we'll go ahead and ditch the Bad Santa. And in turn, we did not get any of our 2 drops. This seems to be a common occurrence with me lately. Just not getting these early cards when I need them, even though I have plenty in here. Turn 3, we will drop the first Priest of the Light and start dealing with our opponent a little bit. Turn 2, he could drop a Puin or a Puin. And what does he decide to do? Probably, nope, yep, there's a Puin. Next turn will probably be an Alden. So I'm going to go Alden into... Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to go Alden into Priest of Light because I want to keep his ability disabled as long as possible. Now, turn 3, he can drop his own Alden, which will make his Puin deal 3 damage, which is still not enough to kill my Puin. I mean, my Alden. Wow, I'm mixing up names there left and right. You'll have to forgive me. And let's see what BigMaloso decides to do with his turn 3. He's still got to choose which card to discard, so that'll work a little bit for me. I'm going to get 3 resources on my next turn. So I will not be able to directly deal with... 3 Shadow Energy on my turn, so I will not be able to directly deal with an Alden should he drop it, but I can indirectly deal with it with a Lightning Strike. Provided I get something to sacrifice. It would be Lightning Strike into Alden hitting Alden, for those of you wondering, and then he would kill my Alden with his ability. Oh, there's a Valiant Defender. That does not work for me, good sir. But he's going to go ahead and come in and hit me for 2. And there's a Tome of Knowledge. We are going to go ahead and sacrifice one of the Priests of Light. Let's go ahead and keep ourselves around a little bit longer. Go ahead and heal up a little bit with a single Priest of Light and come in on him for 3 damage. Boom. Knocking his Shadow Energy back down so we can slowly build up to our lovely little Rush army here. And once we get enough of these out, he's not going to really be able to take down the entire army with his ability. If we can get an Aeon out, that would be great, but I don't think I spec'd any in this time around. If I did, it's only 1 or 2, so we're not likely on drawing it. This next turn, I can drop my Tome of Knowledge, draw with it. I can also deal some ability damage with my hero, should he drop something slightly bigger. He's got 4 resources, so he can deal with me to a limited extent. Let's see what he decides to drop with 4 resources. That Valiant Defender is going to slow me down a whole lot on controlling the field. So right now that Puin is fairly stable position right there. He's going to go ahead and retreat my Priest of Light. Okay. That works for me, good sir. And there's a Dirk Saber, which kind of sucks a little bit. I'm going to have to get rid of it. That's going to be my primary target this turn. Let's go ahead and sacrifice the Lightning Strike so we can play the Priest of Light again. And we will use our ability on the Dirk Saber so he cannot one-shot anything of mine. And we will play the Tome of Knowledge because we can. So we can start getting draw next turn, and we'll deal 3 more damage to our opponent. We're waiting for that Valiant Defender to go away so we can start dealing damage to his allies. This is looking somewhat similar to the starter Boris deck, oddly enough, which isn't that big of a problem, but against a Rush deck it actually performs halfway decent if played properly, so That will be a... Oh, there's his own Alden, and he's going to come in and kill the Priest of Light, most likely. There's another Dirk Saber. I can Lightning Strike both the little guys and come in against him with my Alden there. He only has the one ally that he can attack with, so if he comes in against my Priest, it will die. That is fine by me. He has no cards in hand, so that works out exceptionally well. Down he goes. Boom. Let's see what we can do. What do we draw? What do we draw? A Bad Santa. We do not want to play that, so we're going to go ahead and sacrifice it for resources. And let's see what we want to do. Let's go ahead and cast Lightning Strike on the Alden and the Dirk. Boom. Down they go. We will come in with our own Alden and kill the Puin. This next turn he will be able to shut down my Puin. But we're going to go ahead and use our ability to draw, and we get a Christopher Wild, which will mean the death of that Alden next turn. Now, he'll probably use his Shadow ability to kill my Alden, and then come in with 3 damage from his own. I will be dropping the Priest of the Light and the Alden next turn, as well as using my Tome of Knowledge ability, which will heal me back up and shut down any new shadow energy he gets if he does not use his ability. Oh, he uses his ability. I might save the Priest of the Light. Depends on what I draw. Boom. Down goes my Alden. My Christopher will come in next turn and start wreaking havoc. Mwahaha. Let's go ahead and take that 3 damage like a champ. And we are slightly hurting on life, but not too bad. Ooh, we get a second Chris. Let's go ahead and skip. Let's look, he's at 24 life. Let's go ahead and draw a card first. Oh, 3 Christophers. Yeah, we'll go with that. Boom. Boom. And a boom. Kind of filling up the board there. Let's go ahead and take out the Alden the Brave. Get him out of our face. And let's start coming in for ping damage. Thankfully, he does not have a draw engine yet, so I will be fairly well off when it comes to cards, since I'm going to be able to keep drawing these. And the only real counter he has to my Tome of Knowledge is to send it back to my hand, if he even has a Shrine of Negatia. So that will be fine for me. Okay, let's see. I have the Priest of the Light in my hand. I can play it next turn. If I get a Fireball, I can play it and a Fireball, although I don't think I really want to do that. Right now, his life is not low enough for me to really justify emptying my hand, and he does have 2 cards in hand, so he does have a few choices as far as what he can play. So, I'm going to have to consider that whenever I'm playing this turn. Now that he has Shadow Energy, I can use my Priest of the Light to deny it another turn. There's a Sandra Trueblade. She's going to go ahead and destroy one of my resources. Not a huge worry. And we have a Fireball. Let's go ahead and skip. And we will use our draw engine. Boom. Let's go ahead and throw some Christophers under the bus. Boom. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw them under the bus. Smack. 1 dies. And I will kill the lovely Sandra, which is... It's an underplayed card for what it does, but it's not exactly that powerful, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and kill that and secure the board for a little while longer. He does not have enough Shadow Energy for me to really worry too much, but I do like having the option of denying it slightly. Next turn I will drop out the Priest of the Light, and we will shut down our opponent. There's only so much he can do to stop my advance, so yeah, that'll work out nice for me. Next turn I'll have the Shadow Energy to deal with any immediate threat. There's a Leyline Nexus. I'm going to go ahead and keep it, just in case. And let's play our Priest of the Light, deny him some Shadow Energy, get ourselves healed up. Any allies he drops we can deal with. And we get a Dagger of Unmaking, which further enhances our control. Let's go ahead and start dealing in the 7 damage that we can deal with what we have on the board right now. And yeah, I think we have this one squared away. This has been a fairly straightforward battle, kind of what I was hoping for with this deck. It's not usually that easy with this deck, but it is reasonable. because this kind of deck comes in, it either wins the first few turns or it dies. That's pretty much how it's designed to play. Now, it does have some late game answers such as Supernova and Direct Damage, but I don't like relying on those too much to win the game. They're more kind of a secondary win condition, which I might cover in a deck breakdown, the various thoughts on win conditions in general. There's some thoughts that say you should have just one really big win condition that steamrolls an opponent, or there's other schools of thought where you have many interlinking win conditions, and this is the perfect turn for the Dagger of Unmaking. We have a Supernova there. We're going to go ahead and hold on to it. Let's play the Dagger, and we will pop him back to his hand and save our Shadow Energy for just in case later on. And let's come in and deal some damage. It's going to be 11 damage, I believe. Not enough to kill him, but it's going to pose enough of a threat that our opponent might end up quitting on us. I'm not entirely sure. I do not think he has an answer to my board control now, because I can pop anything but a Sandworm back to his hand. So that works for me, and we're going to go ahead and end turn. And next turn, no matter what he does, we can kill him because we have answers in our hand for that, unless he drops an Enrage, in which case we'll have to consider an extra 10 life, which right now we deal 11 with our creatures and 4 with a Fireball. So if our creatures are left alone and he drops an Enrage, then we've won. Otherwise, yep, I'm going to go ahead and GG. And let's go ahead and finish this off. I'm going to just go ahead and Fireball him, and yeah, that's game over. If you guys enjoy my Shadow Era commentary, be sure to check out my channel. The link will be down below, and be sure to check out all the other content creators on OGN. And yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Shadow Era. Bye.